Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations by Amber. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today is Fundraiser Friday update number 3, so we are on week 3 of our fundraiser that I have set up for autismspeaks.org to go ahead and bring awareness and financial support for those people who have autism as well as to help their families out. So I'm going to grab my iPad, you guys, and I want to show you that this indeed is week 3. However, it is the same exact numbers as week 2. So there has been no change to our fundraiser this week. And I'm not sure why that has kind of stalled out. But I mean, I know times are hard. So I just want to keep bringing that awareness out there. And any money that anybody can donate is absolutely wonderful. It does help. It does bring a lot of good support and blessings and information to families who need it. So you guys go ahead and check that link out. I'm going to leave it in the description box below. And we're going to go ahead and work on our week 3 project. Last week we did this really neat sign. Here it is all finished up. Autism doesn't come with a manual. It comes with a parent who never gives up. I love this. I love the black frame. And it sits in my living room. So that is what we made last week. This week we're going to make a puzzle wreath. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the puzzle I'm going to be using. And then we will get to the project. All right, you guys, so here is the puzzle that I've chosen to use for our puzzle project. It is a 25-piece kids puzzle, so the pieces are quite large, and it is continents of the world, which I'm really excited about. And I'm thinking this will be the perfect puzzle because I'm bringing autism awareness to the entire world, not just my country or my state. And yeah, I'm really, really excited for this. So I picked up some paints from my local Walmart. I bought the 4 main colors that we're going to be using. We have Real Red, True Green, Yellow, and Real Blue. So I noticed right away when I got home that I have red and blue are gloss, the green is a satin, and the yellow is a matte finish. So when I'm done painting on the backs of these puzzles, because I'm not going to bother with the front, just going to leave it the way it is, if the red and blue gloss show up more than these two, I will end up putting my gloss Mod Podge on top of the yellow and the green. So I'll go ahead and do all that off camera. That way I'm not filming a process of me painting puzzle pieces. That's silly. So anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I've got all my pieces painted here, and this is the only one that has a little bit of extra yellow on there, so we'll have to make sure we try to cover that spot up, if I remember. All of them are painted. I didn't really see any difference from the blue and the red being gloss and the green and the yellow, being not gloss. One was matte and one was satin. But I did have to use 3 layers or 3 coats of paint to get the yellow to look like this. It still is a little bit streaky. But I don't think it's taking away from the design at all. So I have all my pieces here. I have my son's drum lid to give us a wreath shape. So we're going to go around the outside of it, or pretty close. That way I stay basically within a circle shape. I have a clothespin here to be able to hold my ribbon closed. I have some decent thickness of white ribbon for our ribbon, and then I have my autism ribbon as well. I'm going to try to do a double bow at the top, and I thought this would really give it a little bit extra special touch by having that white behind there. And then it'll be done. I have my hot glue ready to go. So what I'm going to do right now is just pull these puzzle pieces out from underneath, and I'm just going to layer them around the edges. And all I'm going to try to do is be mindful that I don't put 2 blues next to each other or end up with a pattern. If that makes any sense at all. So I'm just going to try to get this lined out here. I'm not paying attention to which puzzle piece I actually have. If I have a corner or an edge or, like a flat piece, a border. I don't even know what you would call that. I'm not trying to overthink this at all. I just want to make sure that these will all fit around the edge here. And that way, I don't want to get any glue on there right yet. That way I'll know how big to make these, and so some of these, so this is going to be quite bigger than what I thought it was going to be with all the pieces. So I still have like 5 pieces left over, so I can do a little bit more overlapping. Okay, and I might end up saving a few pieces. We'll see, because that is quite a big wreath there, but I don't want it to be like flopsy. So yeah, maybe we'll do a little bit more overlapping. I think that's the way to go. Kind of accent some of these shapes here. I really, really, really am excited for this project. I found it on the internet. I'm not sure. I saw a couple of different versions of this wreath. And yeah, I'm just going to put my own little spin on it. I'm really excited to see how it comes out. And I think something kind of like that looks gorgeous. So we can kind of play around. So I want them to overlap and go under as well. So let's just go ahead and start gluing. I'm just going to start right here from this side. Like I said, I don't think it really matters. Just put some hot glue on there and then, you know, just line it up. And hopefully I won't get any of this on my desk. I thought I had a big enough mat, I mean, to go ahead and be able to do this, but we're working with what we got. So I do want it to overlap, and if I need to come back around and add in some more glue on the edges, I will. I just like that I can kind of see the roundness taking shape here, and maybe we'll be able to, I'm going to put this red underneath just to give it a little bit different look. So I'm going to go underneath there, and yeah, I'm just having a really fun time. I think this project was one of the first ones that I actually wanted to do. Actually, that needs to go this way. That I wanted to do just because I found it first. It was one of the first ones that I actually found. And I have a little bit of a, I'm not a hot glue tech. In no way have I really played around with hot glue. As you guys can see, I got a little bit there. Maybe that'll be the top of our, wreath. So, yeah, I don't really mess around a whole lot with hot glue. I really try not to. I think that's too angled. I don't know. I don't really like it, I guess, is the main thing. I find, well, because, yeah, it is, I just noticed that I have two corner pieces next to each other, even though I said I wasn't going to overthink it. Here we go, where I'm overthinking it. But, yeah, I think it's because I have to plug it in, get it out. I got to find the glue sticks for it. And yeah, I just, you know, I'm all about easy, you guys. I'm all about easy. So this one I'm going to put on top because the last time I did that red, I put it underneath. So the next one we'll put underneath. Just trying to be as random, you know, as random as I can. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and speed this video up for you so that way you can watch me hot glue these puzzle pieces together and go ahead and make our project. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love how it turns out, and I can't wait for you guys to see what happens. It is super adorable. Oh my goodness. But anyways, it does not go according to plan, of course. Nothing ever does, right? But when I was researching what kind of projects I wanted to do for this certain series in the beginning, of course I found the altered puzzle pieces, but I just really didn't get into it. I didn't feel like it was what I wanted to do. I know you can turn those into paper clips, use them in your projects as clusters or embellishments, or just even like a Happy Mail swap, but I just wanted something a little bit more personable, a little bit more, I don't know, fun for me, my son, and I just, you know, altered puzzle pieces don't really speak to me, but this did. And I looked it up, and there was a couple of other options for puzzle pieces, but this was the one that I felt like I could tackle and like do. I'm not a very crafty person with like 3D craft things. I'm a paper crafter primarily, so this stuff like this is out of my comfort zone. And I, again, don't use hot glue a whole lot. It does dry really quickly, really like fast. It's like instant. So you've got to make quick decisions, and that is not my forte. I'm not a quick decision maker, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and following along, supporting, like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, but mainly for just supporting me and my son on this channel and sharing your own experiences with autism within your family or friends or where you've worked and just all that kind of a thing. It really does mean a lot to know that we are making a difference. And so for those of you who have donated to the fundraiser, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, so much. I almost didn't do it. I almost didn't do the fundraiser because I didn't want it to be a flop. But in the end, I was like, you know what? Even if one person donates, that is a win. That's a success. That's okay. So I set a goal. Maybe my goal was a little bit too big. Maybe, you know, maybe it was, I don't know. I would love to get to $100, you guys. So please share this video. Let's get the word out there. Let's bring more awareness out there for those families that really do need This resource, autismspeaks.org, is a great organization that brings resources and uplifting, encouraging, and videos and emails and stories of people that have autism. It's just an amazing resource. I mean, I'm not on it every single day, but a couple times a month I do check in and get a little update myself. So thank you everybody who is watching and supporting. It does mean a lot to me and my son, and I just really, I can't express that enough. You might get sick of me saying it, but I just can't say it enough to you guys. So yeah, here's my finished wreath. Yeah, that's the shape it looks like, and it does not look like a circle, and I am not happy with that. But I discovered this little piece right there turns, and I am able to turn it into a heart, and I am so excited that I was able to like save this. I mean, I know it's still a little bit wonky of a heart, but it is super cute, right? Oh my gosh, look at this. And I was not intending to make a heart. There was a heart puzzle piece wreath that somebody had made, and they have like tons of ribbons and all that going off of it and tulle and all that, and I just wanted something a little bit more simple, a little bit more my style, my son's style. So I'm gonna go ahead and fuss around with this corner and try to get it a little bit more rounded and not so pokey outy, and I think it just turns out wonderful, and I am super excited that I actually did this. It was one of my first projects. I'm really excited that I could go ahead and share this with you guys. And yeah, I'm excited to hang it up in his room. I hope he'll like it. If he takes it apart because he likes puzzles, I'll let you know, but I'm going to hang it up in there. So I'm going to grab this bow that I made here off to the side and glue that down right in the center. I hope you all stay tuned for next week's videos update. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye, everyone.